14th episode of my ongoing series of talks narrating the story of Ramayana in 5-minute capsules. This episode is the continuation of Yuddha Kanda. In the last episode, we saw Ravana humbled by Rama, and to give a befitting response, Kumbhakarna had just entered the battlefield with the resolve to kill Rama. His fury turned the battle in favor of Ravana. He walked like a mountain, squeezing thousands of Vanaras under his feet, picking and throwing hundreds of them into the ocean with his bare hands. He even picked Sugriva on his palms, squeezed him and threw him on the ground. Kumbhakarna was unstoppable. Lakshmana tried stopping him, but Kumbhakarna was heading towards Rama. Rama got into the fray and showered his powerful arrows at Kumbhakarna, but they all fell like raindrops. Finally, he invoked the power of the divine weapons of Vayu and Indra, cut off his arms and legs and sent him reeling down. It is said that the club of Kumbhakarna was so massive that by falling on the ground, it killed thousands of Vanaras. Rama, now with showers of arrows, flung Kumbhakarna's body into the ocean. Hearing about the death of Kumbhakarna, Ravana came under pressure and swooned. His sons, Narantaka, Trisaras, Devantaka and Adithya now got him to take revenge. But in a fierce battle, they too were killed. Hearing all the young Rakshasas cleaned up, Indrajit again started the invisible warfare. He shot thousands of arrows into the sky and devastated the Vanaras. The Vanara army was stupefied and had no way to spot Indrajit. Rama and Lakshmana too, while fighting hard, were helpless and had to succumb to Brahmastra and fell unconscious. Meanwhile, Jambavan, reeling under the pains from severe wounds, advised Hanuman to go and immediately get the Mrita Sanjeevini and 3 other herbs from Mount Oshada Parvata, situated between the peaks of Kailasha and Rishabha in the Himalayas. Hanuman increased his size, flew faster than Garuda and reached the mountain peaks. As he could not find the divine herbs, he shook out the entire mountain and carried it in his arm back to Lanka. As soon as he placed the mountain amidst the Vanara army, due to the power of divine herbs, every dead Vanara got life, and all the wounds sustained by the army vanished. Rama and Lakshmana gained their consciousness again, but the herbs had no effect on the Rakshasas. Hanuman promptly picked the mountain and returned it to its place. The army now breathed a new life of vigor and strength. In a pursued battle, Kumbha and Nikumba, the sons of Kumbhakarna, were also slain. Now Indrajit got in again with his magic tricks. Using his Maya skills, he created an illusionary scene where Sita was brought into the battlefield and she was killed in front of Hanuman and the other Vanaras. Hanuman, down with deep sorrow, informed Rama about the death of Sita. The whole army went into grief and Rama swooned. Spotting that something was wrong, Vibhishna stepped in and consoled everyone and said that Indrajit only played a trick to demotivate the Vanaras and Sita is alive. Comforted by Vibhishna's words, now focus turned into eliminating Indrajit. Vibhishna advised Rama and said that every time Indrajit performs a ritual before the war, his magical powers increase and hence he needs to be eliminated before the rituals. Under the direction of Rama, together with Vibhishna, Lakshmana started the chase of Indrajit and reached the forest cave where Indrajit was about to perform rituals. He called Indrajit for a fight. With no choice left, Indrajit got into a deadly battle with Lakshmana and was finally killed. Having lost everyone, Ravana, initially though sorrowful, went furious like a lion. He decided to fight it out and came prepared, supported by his personal army called Moola Bhala, bedecked with terrible weapons in his divine chariot. Lakshmana shot many arrows on Ravana. Ravana, enraged, sent a powerful weapon called Shakti, which pierced Lakshmana's chest and went inside the heart, and he fell unconscious. Under the instruction of Susena, the divine physician of the Vanaras, Hanuman flew in a moment and brought the Oshada Parvata which had the Sanjeevini herb. Sushena squeezed the herb inside Lakshmana's nostrils and he gained consciousness again. It is also said that Sage Agastya came to the battlefield and initiated Rama with a powerful mantra called Adithya Hridaya. Rama chanted the mantra thrice and got ready for the final encounter. Even today, there is a tradition in India of chanting Adithya Hridaya to ensure success amidst challenging situations. It was an epic battle with blood flowing like a river. The earth quaked and the rain was dripping blood. Rama and Ravana were now facing each other, which was a kind of battle no one had ever witnessed. The earth and heaven shook and trembled, and the Devas were watching the battle with tension. Rama and Ravana invoked weapons at each other and attacked each other. Finally, as a last resort, Rama used the Brahmastra against Ravana, which pierced Ravana's Mooladhara or navel, and he fell down dead. The whole earth rejoiced, and the Devas showered flowers on Rama. This completes the current episode, and in the next and final episode, we conclude our project. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I look forward to your support in spreading this message and subscribing to my channel. Thank you.